Hey guys, welcome back. I think today's the last episode I'm gonna do, so I think I'm just gonna explore. I'm not gonna go to the village, but we'll see what happens. Somebody did request a game, I think, today. I'm not sure if she was saying like I'd like you to play it, or just like I think this is a good game. But she was saying like Dragon Age is good, and I think it was in an episode where I specifically said like I wanted to request the game to play. I am hesitant to play that game, I think, just because I'm not super familiar with it. I think I actually have it. Well, I think I have the first one, but I think I rented the other ones. In my memory, the first one is the best one. I mean, the one that I like the most. I could try. I feel bad about asking people for stuff and then just not doing it. And she mentioned The Last of Us 2. And I think I will try to record that. But I'm definitely going to play it on my own first, because I want to just enjoy. I know that's boring for like you guys or anybody's watching. It would be good to see like my first reactions to stuff, because that's a game I'm really I mean, there's not really any games that I'm looking forward to that much. That's one that's the big one. That's one that I think I care a lot about. And I really want it to be good, and I really want to like it. And I have pretty high expectations for it. I think they're going to do a really good job with it, but should I record the first time I play? I mean, it's mostly just going to be, I don't want to talk over it. I want to enjoy it, you know. I mean, I could. Not gonna make it. I could just do it like a bonus thing, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It doesn't come out for a while, so they delayed it again, I think. Oh, so close. Somebody's banging downstairs. Can you hear that? It snowed today, but I was kind of bummed. I didn't really snow that much by me in New Jersey. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Can I make it? I guess I do. I have always kind of liked the snow. I mean, I guess I just associate the snow with like snow days. Having not have like, I mean, I like being in my house and I like not doing anything. And when it's snowing outside, it's like, well, you can't do anything anyway. So I guess that's why sometimes maybe in the summer I can get depressed, like, cause the weather's nice and like I'm not doing anything. So, but when it's snowing out, it's like, well, what are you gonna do? You have to stay inside. So it's nice, and you make soup and it's fun. But yeah, I associate it. I mean, every kid loves snow days, right? Because every kid hates school. I don't think I hated school more than other kids, but I definitely. I mean, there was nothing better, right, than having a snow day. For me, at least. And there was nothing worse than like the weather report saying like it's gonna snow like a foot, and then you go to sleep and you think, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna have off, and then you wake up and you look at the street and you see the streets are all clean, and you're like, no, what happened? That was the worst. So like there wasn't really much of a puzzle to get up here. You just kind of had to find your way. How late am I supposed to do? Oh, it's only been 8 minutes. Sorry. I've been watching a lot of 30 Rock. I liked that show a lot when I was younger. And I still like it. The one thing I noticed that for some reason I didn't notice before is they have a new guest star every episode, which is kind of a bad idea. Because once you have a guest star, it's like, well, you have to, most of your story has to revolve around them. I mean, 30 Rock did a really good job, I'm realizing, of like somehow having guest stars every episode, but not, like, I don't know, just not having the show be terrible. Because I don't know how they did that. Because, like, if you have Jerry Seinfeld on your show, you have to use him, and then what are you going to do with all your other characters? That's a problem I think the show has a little bit, just, again, with my personal taste. Like, they don't develop their characters very much. Because how are you supposed to when you have guest stars every episode? But they do a good job with, like, the main characters, Liz and Jack. And I guess they develop the characters as much as you can in any, like, sitcom, because, like, you always have to reset everything at the end of every episode, because people, it's not a serialized thing, really, so people who show up don't have to know what happened before to care about the current episode. But it's crazy how I never noticed that before. Every episode, I'm not sure if they do it in the first season, but the second season, I think the first episode is Jerry Seinfeld, and then every episode after that, it's a new guest star. It's crazy. Stone Talus Senior. Where do you get the camera? A lot of the jokes are in 30 Rock are like Yeah, they'll take a like an idiom, and they'll make a joke out of it. So after a while, that starts to get a little. Well, jokes are kind of supposed to be unexpected. So if you're starting to expect a joke, then it takes away from it a little bit. So they'll say a phrase like the one that I'm remembering is. I mean, it's a good joke, but if you know it's coming before it comes, then it takes away a little bit from it. I forget exactly what the joke is, but one of the characters is like, "You need to do this thing, or I'll show you the back of my hand." And that's. If you didn't know a joke was coming, I think it would be a a funnier punchline, because then he shows you the back of his hand and there's like a note on it, and it's like, I forget what it says. So anytime you hear in the future an idiom like that, you know a joke is coming. That's all I'm saying. But they still do a good job. The jokes are funny. Tina Fey did a Netflix show called Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and I remember that I kind of had the same problem. After a while, it got a little bit. Okay, what do I have to do here? 1, 2, 3, 2. Ah. Oh, there's a lot of them. I don't actually know what these do. These are just like blank ones that you can turn into other ones, I guess. So if you have a flame chew jelly, it'll burn people, but if you have a blank one, it doesn't really do anything. Did I do it? Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. I just got this wave of like, I'm doing a bad job wash over me. I don't know why. I guess I can be kind of hard on myself in the moment, and then usually when I watch the videos back, I'm like, oh, it was fine. I mean, I'm not like Stephen Colbert. Like, it's not like I don't know. I can't expect too much out of this. And you should also keep your expectations low. Why would you ever raise your expectations? I guess I would like to do more stuff like I did with the Sonic thing, which is like pushing myself to do stuff that's hard, but I don't know what else to do. I guess the streaming thing is kind of like that, but it didn't really feel like, maybe just because nobody's watching. I don't know. Ramble. So that was fun for me to replay the beginning. It's probably boring to watch somebody play who's already played it, but yeah, if you have any ideas for Switch games, I guess I don't. Obviously, I want to play Mario. And the other one, I mean, I want to try Fire Emblem. And Octopath Traveler. I'd like to try that. It looks like a fun, like, Final Fantasy game. Okay. I'll See you tomorrow.